Welcome back, Simmers. So we're gonna just start off from where we left off. I got like this invite from this friend of mine, and a girl was too tired, so she was like, you know what, I need to get home, and now we are happily at home. Also, girl has got a lot to do. So in this video, we want to be renting out those two rooms and see how it goes. If we can basically make a buck out of everything, because I mean, this girl, if you know, started from the bottom and now she's here. She's got like two rooms. This is a ground floor house. And I'm quite curious to see. So I am just setting up the rental space. I'm changing the one from shade to number one, and the other one is number two. Well, technically, I think I am number one, and they will be number two and three on the same lot. So obviously, I won't be able to look into the apartment or the room, should I say. And also, they won't be able to come into my room, which is a win. We got our shared space, which is the kitchen, the bathroom, and the front section. And as this video goes along, we're going to definitely be renovating these spaces to make it more livable for us. So I'm just here setting up the rent, and I realized because we are on a one floor in the same house, I really don't want any issues. So, no ghosts, no parties, no pets, no nothing. Like, we're going to keep it chilled. And here, as you can see, we already got our first tenant, and then this is our second tenant. So, a female and a male, perfect. If they do want to reach out to me, they need to knock on my door and stuff like that. But this girl is like, okay, let's hang out with the friends a little bit. We're going to increase our painting skill because we want to get the moolah from there, and just basically having a full life while still trying to hustle. And of course, we know that our girl is a programmer. She is hacking into systems, she is hacking trust funds, and she's getting there. I'm going to kickstart straight on forward, and then we'll see how this whole journey takes her. So at the moment, like I mentioned, we are making new friends, and girl just changed the outfit because a new kind of acquaintance changed the outfit, which is kind of weird. So yeah, I noticed at this festival that there were fruits and vegetables to harvest. And if you know the Sims, you know that you can make a buck from selling these items. And I was like, am I going to go to jail for this? Probably not in the Sims. So I just went ahead and harvested them all, and look how the money grows. I think I was literally on 5,000. I'm sitting on 10,000 now, just basically selling everything. So yeah, we're just gonna get ourselves something to eat because she hasn't gotten anything from the market stall as yet. I believe she got ramen, and yeah, that didn't go so well. Okay, kickstarting back. We're back at home. We're taking a nap. We've got a issue with one of our tenants who held a social event. And I was like, oh, hell no, let me just fine you for that about 600 simoleons. Thank you very much. And now we're just chatting to him, asking him what the rental conditions are like. And I still need to give you that fine. Also, I can evict his ass. Like, should I evict his ass? I was like, okay, let's look at him. He's like literally saying it's a fat thumbs down from me on the rental conditions. Yes, dude, we are all living in a room. I'm living in a room myself. Times were tough. I started in a box. I had no door, no window. Please, please. Also, if you haven't seen part one of this video where I started out awesome, I'm all over the place. Can someone please calm me down? Can I please calm down? Anyway, so, if you are new here and this is the first video of mine that you clicked on, just know that there is a part one out of this where I started this box challenge where Yadira, our Sim, she was in a box with no windows and no doors. And we, at this point, with everything that we earned, everything that we harvested, all the hacking that we did so far. So, yeah. And now our tenant is busy giving us problems. He wants to come and have social events when that is a rule. So, I tried to fine his ass. He wouldn't pay the fine. And then I asked him, hey, dude, what's up with the rental conditions on this place? And he was like, no, thumbs down. So I'm like, I could actually evict him, but because he is like one of my first tenants, we're gonna keep that kind of close and just see how this journey is gonna take us. So he still hasn't paid the fine. He protested outside the house, and now we at the gym because we need to blow off some steam. I mean, look, I came from nothing. Why is she naked on the treadmill? Am I fast forwarding too quickly? Okay, we're back home. Something. Oh shit, we've got a fire going on. Did you guys see that explosion? I'm wondering if maybe I should slow it down for you guys. Let's just watch this in slow motion real quick. Oh my gosh, with this cheap piece of shit fridge, it literally set the sink on fire as well. And now she like extinguished that shit. I'm like just gonna replace this because you know what? I actually opted, as you saw, replacing that old thing. So I was like, nah, you know what? I feel like we have enough money just to do a little bit of renovations around here because I mean we got some tenants in. We want the place to look a little cutesy. We at that stage now we want our sim to have like that homey feel because she literally was born in a box through Sims, of course. And she enjoys her alone time. Although she doesn't have that loner trait, she does enjoy her alone time. She's been alone for a while, but she doesn't mind the odd, hey, hit me up, let's go out, let's do something, you know. And look at this fool. I don't even know what his name is. He literally, don't you knock, bro? Like, come on. You could have knocked, honestly. You know, this is a shared bathroom. Yeah. I was thinking at this point, I need to. Okay, what is she saying to him? Okay, we're gonna. Yes, he still needs to pay that. Yes, he still needs to pay that fine. I haven't forgotten about that fine. Come on. You broke the rules. You need to pay your fine. And now he's like angry in the middle over there. Oh, this rental woman, this landlord of mine, she's giving me issues. I can't have parties, you know? And she's just on her merry way doing her thing. She is, I think she's writing a book at this point. And yeah, I feel like we should write a couple of books because if you self publish those books, I think to an editor or a publisher, you get like royalties and they just keep coming. So, like, you write that book once off, you increase your writing skill. If it was only so easy, but in The Sims it is. In The Sims it definitely is. So, yeah, so she gets royalties from her books and shit. We've got bills that we need to pay. Not too bad, I think. We can work with us. We are still in a good standing in terms of money. Upgraded the kitchen a little bit. And now I think I actually wanted to try to cook for everybody, but I think that doesn't work with tenants. With my goals for her, I think we can renovate this house definitely a little bit more. We've only got like a small seating area. I love this about having tenants or roommates. I always wanted a roommate thing with the Sims, but it's that you don't have to leave the house in order to be social if you have like this shared spaces thing. So I think that's pretty dope. Um, but I think he came to visit me because now he's saying he really needs to go and whatever. And okay, I'll just put this in the fridge. So hopefully, if they are hungry, they are more than welcome. And what are we going to be doing today? Okay, so she decided she's going to take a nap. And then we got this damn tenant violation. Too much trash. So number three, I think I'm having issues with this dude. I can't get to his name right now, but look, he has two fines outstanding if I push this one and he doesn't pay it. So he owes me about 1,200 simoleons. I mean, bruh. And look at this people just walking in my house here. I feel like it's just open to the public if this is like a shared space. They can just walk in. Like if they want to use the bathroom, they can just help themselves in, use the bathroom because that's a shared space. Am I doing something wrong here? Because that's kind of weird. I want it to be shared for the people that are house owners. And I don't want to lock the door and then, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's move on. Moving on, we are going to get back into our painting. I think that she is already a level 10 skilled. I can't really remember much from the boxing days, but she is getting really, really good at this painting. And oh my gosh, she just painted a masterpiece. Wow. I would keep that painting. It's like sell it for 2,000 simoleons or keep this masterpiece. I think the game does ask you, if I remember correctly, it does ask you if you want to sell the painting because it's a masterpiece and it's pretty rare. So they're just double checking. But for this specific one, that is a beautiful painting. Okay, we're back into writing books because, as I mentioned before, selling to the publisher through the mailbox is one of the easiest way to have a steady income. So I think she just finished a book. We're gonna get it self-published. Yeah, I'm actually supposed to still be giving him his second fine because we need to make our money. Okay, congratulations. And here he is. Here he is, Mr. I don't pay my fines. I don't abide by the rules. Are you picking up your fine? Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Tenant. Okay. I feel like going out a little bit. My social is down. I want to travel alone. Um, yeah, let's go. Okay, so where are we going? Because we stay in Newcrest and it's pretty empty out here. So I think we're gonna have to go to another world. Let's go to the city. But I think for her, we're gonna take her to the gym. Because I know she wanted to be working out a little bit more, and that's a great way to socialize and meet people. And this is Don Lothario. He is quite a popular computerized sim, shall I say. In all my games, literally, I've seen the videos of everyone else also posting of Don Lothario. He's a very promiscuous man. But anyway, we need a shower, but I'm like, girl, we did not finish our workout, so let's do that. We can shower afterwards. You're gonna feel amazing. You're going to feel energized. Yeah. Okay, let's shower and maybe meet some new people in the locker room. And there, you guys can see I just got some royalties from my, yeah, from my book. I went over that so fast. I don't even know the name of my books, but hey, it's a game. It's a game. So what are we wearing? Okay, we're gonna wear our everyday outfit, and maybe that way we also get a chance to like check out how Yadira's body is changing through her being fit. I know we started out; she was quite on the skinnier side, and she had abs which are still there, but she bulked up because the girl was eating cereal, animal crackers, and whatever she could find basically. And I love this for her because we literally just showered. She's clean as a sponge, and she's like, okay, let's go shoot some hoops. Who is this guy? He looks like someone that needs to be on Love Island. you know I love Love Island. I am actually obsessed with Love Island. Awesome TV show. But anyway, that's aside from the point. He looks like someone that should be like in Love Island. So we're back home and I want to do another painting and just we need to get some serious bucks if we want to renovate this house. So okay, so Wolfgang wants to know if I want to go over to his house. Dude, I'll be busy right now. And I only found out at a later stage that he's actually a teen. Like, what? Anyway, we are going to sell this painting. I see that she wants to talk to a tenant, but let's just do the selling real quick because we okay, we're framing the canvas at first. Sometimes I feel like framing the canvas actually takes away from the actual painting. But I think we're gonna go ask him a little bit on how his rental conditions are like now. And he's still showing us a thumbs down. Like, I mean, dude, listen, I don't have time for your shit. I'm gonna go to bed. You are mad because I literally just asked you. And now you're gonna go kick the bin and some other trash lands up in my room. Okay, so I am annoyed now, but I'm like, okay, there's dirt here. Let me scavenge for some parts because a win-win. And then I'm just gonna go throw the shit away because I have no mental capacity to deal with this tenant guy. I'm just gonna do my landlord thing. I'm gonna wait for his lease to end so that he can just be out of here because he is problematic. And now he's just standing in the front yard like, you know. Oh, excuse me. You are on my computer. How are you in my room at this point? Let me just send you home real quick because I didn't invite you over. Like you came out of your room, went to the kitchen. I asked you about what's up, bro, with the rental, and you gave me some attitude. Anyway, I don't have time for your bullshit. I'm just going to wait for your lease to end and then bye bye. Bye bye. So she's playing a little bit of game. She has a few things on her mind. She's got the programming, she's got the painting, the books. So yeah, we're just going to have fun with her a little bit. She is tired. So we're just playing some games before. I think it's games that she's playing. What is she doing? Is she doing? What is she doing? Is she programming? I think she's programming because if you reach level 10, you are not able to see the little bar that pops up, that needs to fill for you to get to the next level. Once you reach level 10 of a certain type of skill in the Sims 4 game, you don't have that anymore because you can't exceed level 10. So I think she's kind of hacking, and I don't really remember what we did, but she is doing that, as I said. But we will never know now because she needs to go to bed. She needs to get her beauty sleep. And tomorrow is probably going to be a quite interesting day. Let's see what it has in store for us. It's a new day, and Mr. Tennant is already breathing down my neck. Come on, I just woke up. And I think Crispin Black has a crush on me because he keeps calling me. But anyway, tenant number one and number two, that's how I know y'all. Here are some pancakes, but I'm going to eat this. And I think today we can focus a little bit on our writing and our painting. But what do we want to do for writing? Do we want to do practice writing maybe? Just so that the books that we do put out there are a little bit of better quality. And there we just upped our writing skill to level 5. You can put a lid on that. I really want you to do a painting right now because you are very focused. She is very focused, and we get great results from being very focused. Love that for her. So let's see what she comes up with. And oh shit, she did a masterpiece. I'm definitely keeping this one. Her room is full of her paintings so far. And I feel like that's such an accomplishment that would motivate literally anybody. Okay, so our social was low. We needed to get out. So I decided to come to Windenburg to the cafe, maybe order a coffee or something. And yeah, I think let's order a coffee for here. We opted for that one. And then meet new people. So we're going to do the Tamarani. I hope my pronunciation is correct. But we're doing that introduction. And there he just received his food. Okay, cool. Where are you going, mister? Oh, oh, he has like a little date, business meeting. That's so nice. And she's got computers on the brain. I think maybe I would like to invest in a And look at her, she needed to go make her own coffee. Like, what is this about? I know I ordered from that barista a coffee, but I ended up making up my own coffee. Okay, that's wild. That's actually wild. Okay, let's drink our coffee, maybe say hi to this guy, and just do like a friendly introduction. I normally like to check like if they are adults. No, if they are adults. Because I just find it strange, like if a young adult even is friends with 18. Even in the game, it just makes me. It's just it's not something that I would be acceptable of in the real world. So yeah. I am not for that. But hey, he's an adult. He doesn't like fitness for some reason. Okay, he's probably geek 101, which is a good thing in the game because I'm a geek and I'm programming and shit. So nothing I say on here is to offend anybody at all. We're just here to have a good time, play some games, play some Sims. I am just speaking through this video because I enjoy playing the Sims and I enjoy making videos. So put the two and two together. Let me post on YouTube for you guys. If you have any ideas of what I can maybe do for Yadira or anyone for that matter, or maybe create a new sum. I really wanted to add a specific sum, but I think I'm going to need certain mods for that. My building skill, if I'm talking in some language, is probably a level 2. I was on level 0 for a while because I just full on love gameplay of the Sims in all of the Sims. Building never really mattered to me. And now I'm just like, let me try out what else this game can do, basically. So, yeah, I'm meeting new people at the moment. We're having fun conversations, and I'm at the cafe. I'm here to get my social on. And sometimes these guys and girls, they invite you out like to mad parties if you have the get together pack with the city living pack. Your schedule is going to be pretty peakly busy. I noticed that Crispin Black was here and he like just sat. Look where he's sitting, like he's over there with a black shirt on, and it's like he's eyeballing me. I think I'm just gonna say hi. Ooh, they did like a little smooch on the cheeks, and now he's like talk to the hand. Is he like upset or like jealous in a little way? Look, he's like laughing at the moment. It's like the walk has me, and she's like looking at him out the corner of her eye, over her shoulder, and like, listen, bruh, I don't have time for your nonsense. Like, if you like me, just say that. But don't be weird. Like, don't be weird. Okay, so we left the party, we back home, and I see Mr. Tenant number 3. He is watching some telly. Okay, so good for him. We're going straight to our room. I think that she obviously, she wants to do some gaming, so that's what she's gonna do. But instead, the girl went to go have some like dinner talk with Mr. Tenant number 3. And I think she quickly realized that you're not my type. Like, I have computer on the brain. So we are gonna start the side job. We're gonna see how much funds we can get from that side job. And her needs are met basically. So she just needs to finish this job. It does take a couple of hours, but I think it's worth a while. So after that, we can probably go to bed or see what we can get up to. Okay, so we've been grafting at the side job and I think she's almost done. There we are. We got paid about 848 simoleons. She's kind of hungry and she needs the bathroom. And that pancakes that she made this morning is off already. No one ate it. None of the tenants ate it. So that's kind of a bummer. I think that we could possibly I was like, okay, cool. She is kind of getting tired. So maybe some supper, sorting out the whatever she needs to sort out, and then wake up in the morning and then see what else we can do. Ooh, but we actually got our rent paid, which means that the lease is almost done. So we are on 4,300 simoleons. Not bad. I think we're going to get rid of these tenants, and I think we are going to get new tenants. We can possibly make the place a little bit nice. Let's jump ahead, guys. So now we jumped ahead and we're doing a little bit of painting, and then I think we're going to get back into writing. We need to do some more practicing on our writing so that we can publish more high quality books. And now Dahlia, my bestie, wants to know if I can come around and see the kitty that she adopted. Girl, I'll be busy right now. Let's meet up at a later time. Please check again with me. Where does she live, though? I've never been to her house before, but she's been to mine. So we're going to have to look into that. So, yay, we've reached writing level 7, and we're probably going to publish another book. I think we need to write another book right now, and then we need to get our needs sorted and everything. Oh, what an achievement! She's finished writing an entire book, so we're going to self publish that, get some of her needs met. And what is this? So my tenants that did not pay the fine are telling me that they are not going to pay the fine again. So we're definitely going to need to do something about that, because I mean, what are the chances you don't want to pay me twice? Nah, but you're not going to get off that easy, because I'm going to knock on your door. But first, I'm going to do a little bit of eavesdropping just to see if I can find out any secrets that you have, so that I can later blackmail you with them. Okay, come on in. Oh, she's found out that he is a serial decliner, which actually makes sense because the dude literally declines constantly to pay his fine. I mean, he is like the worst tenant ever. So, you know what, mister? I'm about to hand deliver your fine to you, and you better pay it this time. He's not so happy that I issued another fine to him. Look at him all mad leaving his room. Probably to go kick the trash can over or some shit, because I mean, let me just leave a dish in his apartment, but for some reason I can't leave. And that's actually so strange. I found a way to leave, but I mean, he has been flirting with me, but I want my money, bitch. I want my money. So I'm going to prosecute this fine again. And you better pay me that cash, because ooh, finally, he's paid me my money, and now he's all mad that he had to pay me my money. Anyway, I'm back off to my section of the house, and we're going to have some shut eye. It's almost a new day, but I see that our bathroom has gone to shit. So she needs to repair this. As a landlord, it's best that you know some maintenance and repairing skills. She is going to do some inspection and maintenance on the basin, toilet, pot, shower. And this dude literally just walks in, but I was still busy doing my task. Okay. And then she walked in on him. Anyway, we need to focus on that solely, because I feel like that would bring the maintenance up a little bit in terms of the rentals. And we're not going to mind this dude right now. We're going to get our fitness going while he's busy in the bathroom. And I think that today we're just going to focus more on our painting, our writing, and doing some inspection and maintenance around the property. And I'm thinking we need to self publish the book that we wrote. So I'm just checking out if I should self publish this one or sell it to a publisher who would give me basically bigger royalties. But I think that comes like once a week. So we're going to self publish that, and it's out in the world. Now that that fool is out of the bathroom, we can do a serious inspection and maintenance where we are just checking out the items of the bathroom, toilet, basin, shower. And oh, she definitely needed a shower. So she was like, I'm going to take a shower and then I'm going to continue my work. I noticed that the tenants only have one more day on their lease. So that's kind of dope, because I'm going to kick them both out. So I'm just going to do a courtesy check and eavesdrop on unit number 2, because I haven't really spoken to or seen this woman. And yeah, she basically discovered a secret. So let's knock on her door and have her invite us in. She invited us in, but she's not even home, stupid bitch. So I'm just going to go back home to my unit and hang out for a bit. Girl is feeling a little bit tired, so I'm like, let's sleep. Let's sleep it off and just get our needs up. Oh shit, while I'm busy getting my beauty rest, I noticed that unit 2 is cursed. So I could either call the contractor or I could take care of it myself, which I think would help with our landlord and unit rating. So once this girl is completely rested, we're going to take care of business. Okay, we awake and we checked on the unit and I noticed there's a book over there. So we're gonna just destroy this cursed book and hope for the best. What is she doing? Is she gonna stomp on it? Shit, she just stomped and broke the cursed book, but now she's feeling all scared and worried and ooh, this is something that we're gonna have to deal with, I think, with tenants and shit in general. But our rating went up, so there's that. So we're going to chat to her for a little bit and find out how she's doing. But I am scared. So I don't know how that's going to go. Like, can you imagine you are just throwing a cursed book? Obviously, it's going to bother you a little bit. So let's just see how she's doing. And we're going to head back home because, yeah, we need to bring ourselves towards ourselves. So she's still feeling extremely scared. But I think the best way that we're going to get her back to herself is to focus. She wanted to run under and hide under the covers just now, but we are not having that. We are going to create some kind of masterpiece and then we're going to use the bathroom, brush our teeth, just get our confidence levels back up so that we can get back into the game. I really want to change up her look a little bit, but I think let's just wait a bit before we get exactly. I told you guys we are going to create a masterpiece, but who are these people? Am I going to keep it? Am I going to sell it? I think we should admire it at first and then probably frame the canvas and then sell to the art gallery because they will appreciate this much more than I would as two older strangers on my wall. So Yadira needs a little bit of a mindful walk today. She is a practice makes perfect kind of sim. So we're going to go for that mindful walk and just clear our head. We are focused right now. Maybe we can come back super focused. And yeah, this is just a great way for her to get out there. But of course, she needs to be on her phone. So she's heading back home now because she did her mindful walk just literally halfway over the bridge. And we're going to spend some computer time. Basically, she wants to start writing another book, which we're going to publish. Okay, so we are finished with our book. And I noticed that little Mustang just did a little two-step there. And I think it's because of the curse book that she broke for one of her tenants that she destroyed. The curse somehow attached itself to her in some way, but life moves on here. So, girl is getting back into her painting. We have some more painting to sell, more books to publish, more books to write. We are now on 9,487 simoleons, and there is still a lot of work to do. So, we're going to move on to that. And we just finished another painting. So we're gonna get this up in the gallery. We're gonna sell the shit. And I'm like, we don't need to basically frame the canvas anymore because it doesn't add to what we can sell it for. So I'm like, okay, maybe we'll do it a little bit, but I feel like it looks kind of better without the frame. So let's go ahead and publish our next book. And I noticed that our tenant wants to speak to us. So let's just see what he has to say. Okay. Hey there, how's it going? I actually like the way that you look. Here's a rose for you. No, thank you. You're not really my type. I'm flattered though, but yeah, I am more so into computers, not into guys at this time. So we can be friends. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, bye. We are extremely exhausted, so we're going straight to bed. And tomorrow's a new day. Let's see what tomorrow holds. And oh shit, we have a ghost issue at one of the apartments or rooms. Is it the shared space? Is it my space? Or is it number two or number one? Let's check it out. Okay, so let's clear up the place a little bit and find out where this. Oh, there the ghost is coming. What is the ghost gonna do? I think this ghost is in the shared space. So she is in the TV. I think let's just take care of this ghost. And yeah, get in there. Ghostbusters. Bye. So the unit rating is definitely going to go up after this. So we've got the ghost situation under control. She is feeling inspired. We need to get a little bit of our needs up. She needs the bathroom. She needs to have something for breakfast. It is like 3 in the morning. So I'm like, is this breakfast? Anyway, we're having some leftovers. Then I think we can start on some more maintenance around the place. And I think we're at the point where we are able to maybe decorate. And she just wet herself. So she's going to take a quick bath and then she needs to mop. I bet you need to mop up where you missed. Okay? And oh shit, when it rains, it pours. We now have an insect infestation in number 2, Comfy Chubby. So let's go take care of that real quick. Oh man, it's so disgusting. Like, how is she even sitting at the computer at this point? So, we can either deploy a fumigation device, which I think we're going to do. She's feeling embarrassed because she wet her own pants in the bathroom when no one saw her. Bitch, get the fuck out of there and sort out these bugs so that we can move on because yeah. So she's got a Hulk kit outfit on, and we're gonna deploy that bomb. Boom. Here we go. And there all the bugs have gone and the unit rating went up. So that's handled. So yes, please don't leave your trash lying around and stop eating in your room. We have a kitchen right here. It would really be helpful if we all keep this place clean so that we don't have any more bugs. We have a grace period left, and I think we're probably not going to allow you to stay here any further. So thank you so much. Also, I want to tell you, girl, about the secret that I found out about you. So I think I need to cover my costs on that device that I used to kill the bugs that you created in the first place. So, um, just in case you don't want me to tell anyone about your secrets, pay up. Thank you, biatch. So now that we are in that grace period, I'm going to justly evict both tenants because they've overstayed their welcome. They've brought me nothing but problems. And instead, yeah, the maintenance was satisfactory to them. The size was small, the amenities were basic, and the environment was lacking, full of complaints. So y'all need to get the fuck out, both of y'all, because I need to renovate this space. And yeah, and because of their dumb asses, my unit rating technically went down. And this is all because of them. So we've got our eviction in progress. And once that is done, y'all are out so that I can start building. Bye bye. Also, I just remembered that while we are speaking to him, we can let him know that we found out the secret about him. Because before you leave, my brother, you were giving me issues beyond measure and not paying your fine. So we are going to look at him crossing his arms. He's not happy. I'm angry. And I'm like, give me my money. I'm going to blackmail him to give me the cash. Otherwise, everyone is going to know about his little dirty ass secrets. Yeah. Pay up because I know what you're doing on your computer. Thank you. Now you can leave. Let's do some renovations. said renovations, but I technically meant decorating the tenants' room because, of course, I am going to be renting this space out again. But these tenants, my previous tenants, they were so disgusting. Like there's literally trash everywhere. So this is how the rooms are looking currently. They've got the computer, they've got some decorations, they've got books, some activities, their bed, and I think it looks pretty cute. They've got a wardrobe going on, mirrors. I quite like it. So, I mean, this looks better than my room. So, yeah, we're going to go with this. And then I'm also thinking with the leftover simoleons that we do have to build a upper floor. Perhaps my sim can stay upstairs and then the bottom section is like rented out. So I remove the roof, I remove the ceiling, and I'm just basically freeballing. So I noticed that we ran out of money. I'm only on 261 simoleons at the moment. So we're going to leave her this way. It's going to look a little bit crazy at first. We literally do not have a ceiling on that top part, but it's fine. I don't have seasons, so it's not going to rain in. And we are just going to clear up the sections and then possibly get new tenants in number two, chubby, comfy chubby, and number three, comfy chubby. And yeah, then we can obviously continue our painting, get some royalties from our books that we got going on so that we can complete the upstairs section. And obviously, I'm going to need to put in some stairs as well. So yeah, there's that. Let's chip a little bit forward. So she's been doing quite a bit of painting, and we are already now on 3,393 simoleons. And I'm going to let her have some fun, maybe do a little bit programming, whatever she wants to do, but then we go straight back into painting because that's where the money is. We're getting some royalties in about 320 simoleons from our books that we already wrote. And I think we could continue renovating the top floor. Okay, so we use some of our cash to create the second floor, add the stairs, add a separate stairs on the back of the house. And this section on top here with a bar, little lounge, little DJ area. I'm going to add another bathroom here. This is going to be a shared location. So I'm only on 219 simoleons, but I want to add like some railings around the stairs a little bit so that obviously no sim can fall over. Yeah, that's basically what we're going to be doing. And then we just need to continue our painting, get some royalties from our books. Guys, you know the drill already. You honestly, you know the drill already. But yeah, there's not much going on in here. I don't have the second bathroom in yet. Just the shared space, little bar. Maybe I can paint the walls a little bit with the leftover cash that we have because we are running really, really, really low. So yeah, there's more activities, more enjoyable times, but I'm gonna make that money real quick and then we can continue with our innovations. I do know that another way that we can make simoleons or win hefty prizes is if you participate in the GeekCon. Now, if you have City Living, you will know this is a thing. And with Yadira having level 10 programming skills, I definitely believe that she could be first winner of the GeekCon. So let's get into it. So she already went straight to the computers and she is already part of the GeekCon challenge. So she's focusing on that and just being amongst other geniuses is making her extremely focused and just happy to be there. I really, really do think that she is going to get first prize. This is also helping us social a little bit, which was down. And yeah, I can't wait to see how far we get. Okay, so challenge done. We are just going to wait for the results to come in to see where we fell under. So she decided she's going to do some rocket building and increase her rocket science level. And of course, like I suspected, she got first place and she received the immerse bin computer. So I think that we could possibly sell that because I believe in the first episode, we also received the bin computer, which we are currently using. So we can sell this one. I think it's about like worth about 3,000 simoleons. And then I decided it's time to use this cash just to add a little bit more furniture. So I've added a dresser at the bathroom section and just going to decorate that a little bit. And I thought that it was time that we give Yadira a little bit of a makeover. So this is the look that she got randomized. I'm feeling short hair maybe for her. So I was just playing around just to see what suits her face. And I felt that short hair is definitely going to suit her face. And we're going to add some makeup on her face, do a little bit of an outfit change. And yeah, that's all that I have for you guys today. But I'll see you guys in the next video. If you've watched this far, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel because there is more of your Yadira story coming. It is really, really growing. And I don't want to add any spoilers of what is going to happen in the game, but there are more interesting factors. She is going to look like a hot cheesecake. And maybe she gets some babies. Maybe she finds love. Maybe she gets some fur babies. We won't know. We won't know. Hit that notification bell as well so that you can see the next time I post. See you in the next one. Bye.